Hello! Hi. Today I'm reading The Cat Who Came In From the Cold by Deric Longden. Chapter 6. There was a notice scrawled on the pet shop window. Closed down, everything must go. Everything had almost gone and the shop echoed emptily, like a newly decorated room before the curtains are hung and the carpet laid. Tatty paper sacks spilled dog biscuits down onto the bare boards, and in a cage by the window sat the scruffiest looking budgie I've ever laid eyes on. He was a sort of yellowy beige colour, and he hadn't seen a comb in years. He was the kind of budgie who ought to have had a fag hanging out of the corner of his beak and one wing stuffed deep down inside his pocket as he leaned against his mirror, making rude gestures at the passing pigeons. Sellotaped to his cage was a sign: Shop soiled, half price. I wanted to take him home with me, but Aileen said he probably drank meths or took drugs or something, and he would be more trouble than he was worth. There was a tortoise in a glass tank with 10% off stuck on its shell. And since its head seemed to be missing, I assumed it was under the 10% they were talking about. And since its head seemed to be missing, I assumed that was the 10% they were talking about. Yeah. Sorry about that. However, the owner assured me that it did actually have a head. It was hibernating. Anyway, he said, it was only a joke. The puppies were segregated into two distinct lots. A couple of posh ones lolled in a pen. Something just went on in the kitchen. It was my cat. The puppies were segregated into two distinct lots. A couple of posh ones lolled in a pen by the fish tank and looked suitably bored with life, whilst on the other side of the shop a small herd of runts dashed around and collided with each other under a large sign which read "Reduced." Oh, shut up. I wanted to take 4 puppies, as well as the shop-soiled budgie, but Aileen talked me out of it once more. We came in for a cat litter tray. They didn't have one, and so we popped around the corner to see the opposition. Who were driving them out of business. They had a dozen different litter trays. Hello, Lola. What you doing? You're just gonna sit there, huh? Well, don't distract me then, okay? Good girl. Right, where was I? We came in for a cat litter tray. They didn't have one, so we popped around the corner to see the opposition who were driving them out of business. They had a dozen different litter trays, ranging from a rather basic mini skip right up to the deluxe model suitable for hauling heavy freight on the Manchester Ship Canal. That's the one. It's enormous. You might want to have his friends around every now and then. You won't be cleaning it out, will you? No. He won't be cleaning it out. You will. That's true. The shopkeeper came over to help. I couldn't see the one I really wanted. Maureen Lipman has one with a roof. Does she now? Her cat does. Well, she won't have bought it here then. No, she lives in London. Ah well, she'll have bought it down there then. Yes, I suppose she will have. As conversations go, it sort of went all limp, and not where I wanted to go at all. And not where it wanted to go at all, sorry. Which one would you suggest? That one. That one was the kitty corner cat pen, complete with its own litter enclosure and priced at £8.61. It was finished in a pleasing brown and cream and looked just the thing for today's modern cat. For £1.99 we bought a large bag of Thomas cat litter with added super blue deodorant granules, and then lashed out on a dozen tins of Whiskas super meat and a box of brekkies. Prepared with real pilchard. I had no idea there was so much to owning a cat. If Patrick wanted it back now, he was going... Sorry about that. If Patrick wanted it back now, he was going to have to take out a mortgage. I hope Thermal will be pleased. The litter tray wasn't as suspicious as some of those we had seen, but at least there was sufficient room in there for a cosy candlelit dinner for two, and drinks afterwards in the alcove. I thought that was much more romantic. He loved it. He spent the whole afternoon curled up in one corner, fast asleep. He likes it, doesn't he? He's not supposed to sleep in it, Aileen pointed out. It's for crapping in. I can't seem to get that through to him. Show him. Perhaps later. It became the focal point in Thermal's life, his leisure centre and his health farm. One day, when he was grown up, he would establish this haven as a meeting place for great minds. He entertained his little friend, the Sultana, in there one morning, and then panicked when he lost him amongst the granules. I had to sift and shake until the wizened little grape, wizened little grape finally burst, spluttering to the surface. Hello. Hello, Lola. Hello, baby. I need to read. The kitten sat to attention in the far corner of his tray and watched me cook for the three of us. A Marks and Spencer's prawn and cod pie for Aileen and myself, a succulent Coley steak for Thermal. There you are. Be careful, it's still hot. I'll have it in here. Oh, no you won't. Why not? You'll have it out here. That's for peeing in. His look was incredulous. You're joking. I'm not. He looked around him at the gleaming plastic and gently stroked the sparkling blue and grey granules with his paw. The granules he had raked smooth until they had taken on the aesthetic simplicity of a Japanese garden. Again, sorry about that. He looked up at me once more, examining my face, and then the worried frown softened with relief into a sunny smile. That Deric, he's always pulling my leg. Alright, now I'm confused. I couldn't understand how he was holding it all in. His little stomach couldn't be any bigger than a tennis ball, and yet he was a trencherman of the highest order. Maybe he was constipated. They had pills in the vet shop. They had pills in the pet shop even. I would have a word with them. I would have a word with them, even. Same words, but you know what I mean. After dinner, I went back to work. I can't think sitting at a desk. I do my best work lying on my back on the floor. I do my best work. Sorry, I just got a message. Don't need to know that. I do my best work lying on my back on the floor. Oh, okay.